Well, hey, good morning to you. I'm out getting some exercise, out working out here at Lake Jacomo. I was actually running a little bit ago. Amazed at how incredibly different life is after that heart procedure. Like, just really the only reason I stopped was to make this video. And even in that, I'm gonna walk. So just know I'm out getting a little exercise. So I might be huffing and puffing a bit. So anyhow, the reason I stopped to make a video is there's a verse that I've actually talked about, different aspects of these verses. But this particular book is 2 Timothy chapter 3, where it says, "But know this, that in the last days perilous times will come, and men will be lovers of self, lovers of money." And I feel like that's where we're at. Gosh, this trail's blocked here. Not sure how to get past that. Looks like I'm climbing. I'll show you what I'm dealing with here. See, I'm on this log, but you can see it fell across the trail there, so I'm having to climb over it. The only problem I have, well, that's a weak log, man, is it's just a tick-infested jungle, man. Just tick-infested. I hate to get off the trail at all. Poison ivy, ticks, etc. You can see what I was dealing with here. All right, back to business. So it says men will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money. And I guess I kind of reflect on, I think people have always loved themselves. They've always loved their money. But it's different now. When I was a kid growing up in the 70s and the 80s, I grew up in poverty, and we stayed at this apartment complex. And when I was in kindergarten, I would come home half day and nobody was there. So I would go stay with this old lady downstairs. We always helped each other. There was always this love of the neighbor. It's like we work together. It takes a village kind of thing. And it's very different now. It's kind of each man for himself. And if you wonder, well, why would it be each man for himself? Well, because people are lovers of themselves and lovers of money. Unlike anything I think the world has really ever seen. And I believe that this deeply ingrained love of money, I think people would put money before probably most things in the world. If it was, I don't know why this came up, but in my head, as maybe the spirits tell me to tell you, but if you watch videos of people that go around and they kind of act like they're homeless, and they try to, they maybe don't have shoes on, they're like, "I don't have shoes, can anybody help me?" And it's all the people that have plenty to give, plenty of money, that are like, "Get the heck away from me." But it's worse, I'm just trying to be polite on this channel. But they're real rude and terrible. And it's usually like a homeless guy or something that'll give them shoes, or give them their last dollar. Because they've seen the hardship, like they understand it. Like, helping your brother is more important than money. And it kind of seemed like most people were like that when I was a kid and teenager and young man. And it just really, since about 2005, 2005-ish, 2010 on, it just changed into this, this is my money. Get your own food. This is my food. People just don't take care of each other. At least not that I see in the world. Of course, there's our people taking care of people out there, but vast majority of Americans, I believe, are more focused on themselves and their money. Just like Timothy said, it would be in the last days that perilous times will come, and men will be lovers of selves, lovers of money, proud, boasters. And it goes on and on. Every word that they warn us about in the last days that we'll look at describes what we're doing right now with our lives and our culture and our country and our world. And I just don't know how, you could really see it any other way, honestly. So I think, when you sit there and you go, well, what kind of things, the prophecies have come true in this world that would point towards the last days? Well, here's one, there's one example. And again, you could read most of Timothy 3 and you'll be like, oh gosh, that's all of that actually. So I just think that there's some point where we have to kind of look around and, and if you read on, it says, and from such people turn away, just don't engage in that kind of behavior, don't hang out with those kind of people. Avoid those people. Don't be like that, that's for sure. So there you go. Just another prophecy that just looks like it's happening right in front of our eyes. So I think we just need to open our eyes a little wider and look a little harder at the truth that we are definitely quickly approaching the return of the King, our Lord Jesus Christ.